Hey guys, got a short video today over a couple of crappie jigs, mudhole crappie jigs out of Louisiana, just outside of Shreveport there. He makes a really durable jig, some of the best paint. I've caught hundreds of fish on the same jig, and there's no chipping to it. So I'm not gonna say they won't, but I can tell you right now, the ones I have, and I've got a bunch of them, I haven't had any chipping problems yet in the paint, and they catch lots and lots of fish. Also has a sickle hook in it. You know, some people talk about that sharp being breaking all the time after they've straightened it. Of all the jigs I've had yet, I broke one hook finally. And I don't know how many fish and how many times that thing's been hung up, pulled off, straightened up with a pair of needle nose pliers. So the durability of those hooks is pretty good. Overall quality, I'm going to put him against anybody in the country. His wraps stay really, really tight on the body. I'm very, very impressed with them. So I just took some out, and I've got a lot of them, but I actually made a couple quick videos just to show you I'm catching fish, and actually to show you one where the fish just didn't want it. And I tried 3 different jigs same morning, dropped them down on some fish on stumps, some suspended fish on stumps, and pretty impressed. I'll show you these videos real quick. Like I said, videos aren't the best quality. Was one hand filming while one hand trying to adjust my fishing line out different depths, and then trying to boat flip them, and you know, it's just a one-man show, amateur looking video. But anyways, hope you enjoy them. Let's get to those on the water footage. Well, we're gonna talk about mud hole crazy crappie jigs. Mr. Rob, this is gator jig. It's a green, silver green, out here on Darbone, looking for some suspended crappie. We're gonna see if we can't put one in here for you. There you go. Come on out of there. Oh yeah. Hard to do that with one hand. Yeah, it's that old. There you go. They will come get it. Pretty good size crappie though. Well, y'all got to see gator in action. This is kind of a electric chicken. Rob put some real good sparkle in that thing. There is I'll have to look and make sure I get his exact name for it, because I don't want to confuse it. I got about every color he has, so let's put this down there on a fish and see what they do. All right, got a couple right there. I'm gonna try to get out there on them. Maybe I can do this with one hand. Light them up the best possible way. We got them out there too far. That's where boat control is a big deal. And you can see there was some closer to the boat, but I'm gonna target that one specific fish. I just want to try to catch that one there. I'm getting there now. God, they may come together. I may have an option at all of them. See if they like that pink head versus the green. He hit it too. Yes, he did. That ain't the one I wanted though. All right, our next color is gonna be white, silver, white. Been hot all year, especially on Lake Erland. Let's put this sucker in the water and see if we can't catch one. All right. I think that's gonna be a catchable fish there. It's kind of hard to see right now. Going white, silver, and white. Might do a little boat turn in here. Coming up. There he is. Oh, that's a good one too. All right, got one out there about 10 feet. See if I can get it right down there to him. Keep it above him just a little bit, coming up. Aggravate him. There he is. That's what we want right there. Get up in here. Well, as you can tell, like I told you, video's not that great of quality. I kept looking at the screen on my graph instead of the screen on my phone. I didn't have my tripod there with me, so the video wasn't very good. But main point of it is that what you saw is keeping that jig above those crappie. And sometimes the crappie might be facing one direction, you're over its tail. So if you keep it above them and you swim it around, the chances that you bump them with the line, especially in dirty water, or you spook the fish, is a lot less. Some people, they'll swim that jig right into the crappie itself on the same level, and they'll spook off the tree or wherever you got them staged up. And the problem is, don't come in on the same level as the fish. Always try to come in about a foot or so above them, sometimes 2 or 3 feet above them, and let that fish react up. And I know fish will follow a jig down. I've tried it. I've dropped a jig down below them to see if they'd go down and eat it. Yes, sometimes they will go down and eat it. But, you know, everybody says crappie feed up. Well, I don't know if that's always the case, but I can tell you now, if you'll keep it above them, you don't spook them near as bad, and they are a lot more apt to come up and eat that jig when it's up above them. And that's just where I've been more successful. The other part was, as you notice, I had to take it away. I had to take it away from them. They pulling it straight up about a foot, stop it, and then I would just hold it there, never dropping it back down. Just always working my way back up. Just make sure you got to know where you are in the water column. If they're 8 foot deep and you pull that foot up to, or pull that fish up to 4 feet, it's probably not coming any higher. So you got to know. But if you got them 20 foot deep, you might have a lot more range that you can play with, moving them up and down, making them chase baits. And hey, we all know sometimes you can cast at them, you can just reel a jig by them, they'll just come right off the tree and come get it. So they're different all the time. But those stubborn fish that are just not wanting to eat, one of the things I have found is stay above them and then work up. Try not to work down. And that's what's been successful for me. I really appreciate Rob and the jigs he's making for me there at Mudhole Crazy Crappie Jigs. Good jigs, durable jigs, and a really, really good guy. If you're down around that Shreveport area, I suggest you stop by and just carry on a conversation. He got some on his pegboard if he can keep up, because he's got orders coming in from everywhere. Really good guy, and we appreciate him. And hopefully we can get back on the water and make some more videos.